Washington, when somebody does call, I mean, we could always push the angle of that you caused the disturbance. So we're just kind of debating if we're going to do that or not.
660409 of the Wisconsin State Code says it is not a disturbance. It cannot be converted to disturbing the peace, even at a local.
As far as the state's concerned.
No, even at a local state level. Or even at a local level.
What you're carrying. What are you
I'm a Mossberg 500 and Glock 21.
Okay. All right.
66091.
Yeah, I don't want to read that.
Any ordinance in violation of subsection does not apply and may not be enforced. Loaded, concealed, open.
What's the reason for that?
Exercising my Second Amendment right. I have the right to keep and bear arms. Wisconsin Article 25 of the Wisconsin Constitution says I have the right to carry.
Exactly.
Okay. Are there any other guys around here, or are you just by yourself?
I'm by myself.
Okay, so I'm just trying to anticipate if we're going to get some more calls or not. So.
I don't know of anyone else doing it here.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, Lieutenant.
So what?
I'm not.
You
sure.
just don't walk in
I don't
to exercise your right.
I don't question your rights, but you understand that it raises people's concern when they see it.
Right.
Yes.
You're not going to see that, so nobody's going to call about that. But when they see a shotgun on your
I actually been called just because of a handgun too.
Well,
yeah.
I said I don't think anybody's even going to see that.
Who called?
I have no idea who called.
No,
you said he's had people.
No, I've had.
Oh, I thought you said
I have had people called. No, not a bank.
Yeah,
I've been someone called the cops about me carrying a handgun before.
Like I said, I'm not questioning your rights. I'm just saying you can understand that people, when they see that, they're going to call.
Part of it is, well, they see someone walking with a gun, no one got shot. Well, wasn't that big of a deal too.
Right. Well, I at least appreciate you stopping and talking to us also. There are people that will do this, but...
Am I being detained, turn around, walk away?
Too, but you got to understand, we're going to have to stop and find out what you're doing. I mean, whether it's right or wrong, or whether you consider it right or wrong. And we're having actually a decent conversation here, so I appreciate that. Are you planning on staying here? You could stay in port for as long as you want. I'm just trying to look into the future
trying to anticipate what
as
kind
far
of
as how many calls we're going to be getting here.
I plan on walking this way a little bit and then heading back to my vehicle, which is parked
down that way.
Yeah.
You were at the trading post.
Yeah.
I assumed you were still parked down there, heading to your vehicle. But you're parked up here. Okay. Just so I can kind of anticipate what's going on. Because I'll tell you, yeah, in a smaller town like this, maybe a bigger town doesn't care so much. I don't know. I've only worked in a smaller town, but when you're in a small town like this stuff is going to stick out, and so don't be. Yeah, I'm sure you realize that an officer is going to stop and want to at least find out what's going on. So just checking their status. You got it. All right, Lieutenant. Unless you have something to add, I guess I'm done. I like to have my lecture and then I'm done.
Like you say, with identification, we do have a right to ID you. We stop out to talk to you.
Only if you have reasonable articulated suspicion. I don't remember the statute.
That's reasonable.
The problem
not
is
according to law.
We got calls on it. And
yeah. See, reasonable suspicion is not any type of a probable cause. That's just a reasonable suspicion to even stop to you and find out what's going on to begin with. Doesn't mean there's anything right or wrong going on. So I would be careful with that a little bit.
You have, like you say, you have the right to carry.
Yep.
But you're also scaring a lot of people because a lot of people are afraid of guns.
A lot of people are afraid of spiders.
Exactly.
But you don't get calls about them. Well, I hope not, unless it's like an infestation.
A whole different ball game on that. So.
All right.
But,
so you said you're going to be here a little bit yet?
Yeah. I probably won't be on any other road than this one, or street. So we're in town.
All right.
If somebody's walking past and say something, don't confront them in any.
I never confront. If someone asks me about the legality, yeah, it's legal, and if they want to argue about it, I'll have a nice day and walk away.
That's a good idea.
If they want to know about the legality of it, I'm more than happy to explain it. If they want to, turn it into an argument, I'm not getting in there when I'm armed.
Go on, because then there's issues there, and we don't need any of that. So, all right.
But.
All right, well, different. It's been a long Sunday morning already. So.
Sorry to hear that.
Right.
But I'm not leaving until the lieutenant says I can go.
We're out of here.
All right.
Have a good day. Thanks for your time.
Very good.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Can I ask one quick thing? Again, I don't have this on.
Sure.
If it's on, you see a little green
right.
thing going on. Is the shotgun loaded?
I have it loaded, but nothing in the chamber because with it being on my back, if someone would end up catching me unaware and know what they're doing, they'd be able to grab it.
That seems fair enough. Okay. All right. Very good.
Hey, have a good one.
You too. That went pretty well. That went pretty well. I had argued with the lieutenant a little bit about showing my ID, but wish he'd learned the law a little better.